It's Monday, June the 6th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB Podcast. I'm Vince.
And I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the world. Now, this week is a regular week, standard week.
It's an average week.
It's a pretty slow week because we're in preparations for next week.
Man, E3's happening.
Yeah, E3 is happening next week, and if you've been a long-time listener here, E3 festivities are quite important here at the TNIAB HQ, and we will plan to do, stuff or surrounding E3 and video games. So you can look forward to that, but otherwise this will be just another regular week of slow-going, easy listening.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
And we start things off with a cycling story, because I got one
more
cycling story that's actually pretty self-contained. It's just about me this time. Just about me.
Okay.
Saturday was a very nice day outside. It looked, weather-wise, pretty nice. No real bad things. And I thought Saturday is a great day to go for a really, really, really long ride.
No, like that requires work.
Yeah.
No, I'm down. I'm not down.
So I made my sandwiches. I filled up my water bottles, and I took off. But then almost immediately, I felt like a sickness in my stomach.
Did you throw up while you were riding? So
halfway through my it was to the point where I was like, I bet I could just power through this. It'll be fine. But I soon came to realize that I have my bike set up so that I can get really low.
Okay.
So if I use the drop bars on it, then I can get really, really low. But every time I did that, it would put enough pressure on my abdomen that it would start to feel like a physical pain versus just a nauseous pain. And anyways, I was like, well, maybe I should cut the ride short and just not go for super long. I went for a long one anyway. And as I was in the backwater country of Burlington, shoutouts to you, Burlington.
What's up?
I totally threw up in someone's farmland.
Well, you just gave them fertilizer, I guess.
I guess, right? I was like, tall grass, done. Here we go.
That's gross.
Yeah, it felt nasty.
Ugh.
Yeah. I didn't feel better after I threw up either.
You just felt like you wanted to throw up more?
I was like, I gotta get home. So yeah, that was fun.
Ew.
It sucked too, because the last third of my ride route is usually the hardest, and I was just going super slow, man. I knew if I was feeling bad when I was going up the big hill, and some old dude came and just destroyed me.
I bet he felt good.
Oh, I bet
he's
he did.
Like, yeah,
I bet he did. Kid. I bet he did, and I was just like, man, I got nothing. But yeah.
Ew,
so that's a gross story. Make sure you don't eat anything rotten the night before.
Did you eat something rotten?
I probably did.
Oh, okay.
It was probably a dairy product.
Motherfucking dairy.
I was looking at this container of cream cheese for my bagel, and it was like,
this keeps getting worse.
Yeah, it was last night or the night before, and I was just like, well, it expired a week and a half ago, and I don't see anything wrong with it. And I don't think I smell anything wrong with it, but apparently something was wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's disgusting.
There you go. Lesson learned.
Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh.
Let's move on to happier things. Picks of the week. I'm gonna kick this one off with a video game story.
Okay.
But it's not really a video game story, but it does deal with Nintendo.
Okay.
Nintendo has teamed up with a very popular clothing company,
H&M.
Vans. To make a clothing line of Nintendo anniversary-inspired product.
I wonder if they'll actually be nice, because every time I see Nintendo-inspired t-shirts, they're not... Well, I would never wear them.
The thing is, I picked this article specifically because I thought you would like it.
Okay.
Because I looked at them, and I thought, that looks like something Anthony would wear.
Is it here's one with just a giant NES cartridge on the front?
Just keep scrolling. They've got...
Those shoes are gross.
They got a collection of shoes, shirts, hats, bags.
I don't know about these shoes. I'm not down with these shoes.
All right. I think you'd like the shirt.
I'm kind of down with the Princess Peach shoes.
Uh-oh.
That's tacky enough.
Here it goes. He goes from ew to it's okay to I want it. Oh my god, I need it. Yeah, so they got a couple of different things out. Interesting collaboration. Kind of came out of left field. I was kind of surprised to see it. But I suppose that's what's in with all the kids nowadays. Expect these to hit your local hot topic in the next week or two.
I guess. I'm just like, I don't know. There's really nothing. I'm looking at them, and I'm like, man, if I was 16, I would totally be into this.
Yeah, see? That's what I thought.
I don't know, though, these peach shoes. I'm thinking about it.
Those look like something you would buy.
Those peach shoes.
Something you would wear.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Donkey Kong inspired backpack and hat. The flip-flops are potentially something I would buy. Just because most of the patterning is on the sole.
I don't like that the shirt says like game over on it. And I'm like, it's Tack City.
Yo, the shirt just says Vans.
No, this is game over on the back.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's for girls.
Okay. Either way.
Yeah. But, yeah. It's alright. It's cool. They got a... Ooh! But Anthony, what about the, Princess Peach backpack?
I already have a backpack.
Hat? Trucker hat?
No.
Alright. What about the grocery bag?
I don't carry tote bags.
When you go do your grocery shopping?
I put it in.
It's only $40.
No! No!
Okay. Well, there we go.
$40. Jesus!
I tried. But yeah. Not for us, but I suspect for a lot of our listener audience.
I can't remember the last time Nintendo did like a big clothing brand collaboration.
Yeah.
Because usually people just like take their shit and just, it's like, here's the Nintendo shirt. Do we have the license? No.
But it just goes to show that when you officially license something, it gets expensive.
Yeah.
Man, these
like those Princess Peach shoes I was talking about, they're $65. I was like, for like Vans, like, geez, that's money.
It's pricey. I mean, it's all relative, but yeah, for what they are, it's pretty pricey. Considering those shoes are like $30-$40.
And they usually break after like 20 steps.
That sounds about right.
Yes, 20, 30, give or take.
Yeah. Your miles may vary.
So yeah, one of my picks is, surprise, it's also video game related.
Haha.
It's business. It's about business.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you guys know Mad Catz.
Mad Catz.
They make peripherals. They make fight sticks.
Oh yeah, they make the tournament edition Street Fighter sticks.
They do. And most recently, they made all the Rock Band 4 instruments.
So before we go further,
okay,
Mad Catz has had an interesting story because as far as I remember growing up, Mad Catz was associated with garbage.
Yeah, no, back in the day, like back before.
Yeah.
Actually, I can remember it. Back before arcade sticks.
Yeah, specifically it was around Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
That's the only time I remember hearing people say Mad Catz is legit, and I was like, you're shitting me.
No, yeah, and only one of their products was legit, because at the time they had the standard edition stick and they had the tournament edition stick.
And everybody said the tournament edition one
is awesome.
Is legit.
But the standard edition one is garbage. I know this because I was gifted it. And it broke on me a month later.
Makes sense.
And then I had to like replace all the buttons, replace all the joysticks and stuff.
Yeah.
But they recently made the Rock Band 4 drums. And if you guys who have been listening remember, I think the guitar is good, but I've had problem with 2 separate drum kits.
Ouch.
Right. So it turns out that because pretty much the CEO is blaming Rock Band 4 outright, because of Rock Band 4, they have an $11 million loss.
Oh no!
In revenue. Because
like year over year, or you mean like just operating loss, like in the past year?
I think it's just operating loss.
Ouch! That sucks.
I would pull up the actual stuff, but my phone has died, and I can't look. That's why it is in pieces.
I was wondering why you were disassembling your phone.
Yeah, so it just won't boot. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
it was at 80% battery. We'll figure out after the podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are just in the can. And at first, the CEO came out and he's like, "It's like Rock Band 4 has done poorly, but we're expecting it to to pick up in sales and stuff."
Yeah.
And it didn't. So Mad Catz is sitting on just over $8 million of unsold Rock Band products.
That's a lot of Rock Band.
That's a lot of assets that you're not getting.
Yeah.
So all I can imagine right now is, hey man, sales are gonna happen soon. So if you ever thought about picking up like a new set of Rock Band kits, or like, I want those pro symbols.
Yeah.
So hopefully a sale hits soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy that one product alone just destroyed them. I guess it's not surprising because we had this news with Disney Infinity.
Yeah.
They overproduced on toys.
Yeah.
Right? So man, yeah, physical peripherals, it's a dangerous game.
It is.
Yeah, because of this also they had to cut 50% of their staff. They went from just over 300 people to 150 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to immediately like, oh man, we are in the hole if we don't do something fast. Cut all these people.
The news of the Mad Catz products being the source of their problems doesn't really surprise me, but
of the Rock Band products, you mean?
Yeah. The surprising thing is that they thought that this game was going to be huge.
Yeah. Like, Rock Band, I never thought Rock Band 4... I knew I was going to enjoy Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
Because I just love Rock Band.
Yeah.
But I never thought that people were going to pick it up like it used to be.
Like Guitar Hero 3, Rock Band 1?
1, Rock Band 2, that area, right?
No.
It's because at this point, a lot of people have that stuff.
I think a lot of people don't want that stuff.
They also don't want it.
Yeah.
And if they do want it, they already Harmonix has made it so that your old peripherals still work on your new systems.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just won't they have no need of buying a new console or a new set.
Yeah.
Right? So they're just like, whatever. Like, I'll just use my old instruments, and that's going to cut into also to their sales. Yeah. Also, rhythm games aren't as big as they used to be, so...
No, never. Ever since mobile games took off, rhythm games have just died.
Cell phones!
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah, so it's kind of a huge loss. Like, it sucks for, again, those people who lost their jobs, but... That number of 11 million was just too big of a number for me not to mention it on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a big number. Yeah, it is. Still not Disney Infinity big. But...
It's not Disney Infinity big. That's a big number.
Yeah,
but...
and I still can't believe that failed. Jeez.
Yeah, that was still... It still sucks because it's like the first sign of trouble. Then he's like, cut the head off.
Yeah.
No, we're getting gangrene. We need to split this off from the company.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it did bad one time, then they're like, nope. Cut it.
Yeah, and this is why we'll never see those Marvel-based video games anymore.
Yeah, you want Marvel vs. Capcom 4? No.
No, because it's stuff like this. Disney just like, there's no money in video games.
There's no money.
That's sad. To switch gears for a second, my second pick is a trailer went up a couple of weeks ago, but since then, their marketing push has been 100%, and they've got like 5 more videos detailing this particular thing I've chosen, and that is Netflix's original series, Voltron, the Legendary Defender.
The first question I asked you when I saw this, I'm like, is this like animated by the Avatar people? Mm-hmm. And then you were like, it is the Avatar people. And I was like, cool.
Yes.
That's going to be a good cartoon.
Yes, it looks pretty great. I'll admit, I loved Voltron as a kid, but I can't remember. I couldn't tell you what the cartoon was about. It was more lions. Like, yeah, you know what? In thinking back, it was more like I liked the idea of Voltron more so than I liked Voltron. I don't know.
While you're saying it, it sounds like you're switching between Ultron and Voltron.
Oh yeah, but yeah, combining lion robot space stuff, like what not to like. And this trailer I think looks incredible. Stuff that they've shown off looks great. They have one video that just shows an entirely like a 2-minute long detailed transformation sequence or a combination sequence.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, and it sort of evokes like Gao Gai Gar in a lot of ways.
That's a good transformation. Yeah, like when the fists spin and the train goes through the shoulders.
All the mecha stuff is done in CG, and I think that definitely does take away a little bit from the transformation. Mm-hmm. As you pet Gao Gai Gar.
Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Good job.
But yeah, no, it looks great. I'll admit I kind of let this one go by me when it was first announced and as a lot of the hype was surrounding it. But that's because I didn't know who it was done by.
And that it was going to be dope.
Yeah. And when I heard that it was done by the Avatar / Legend of Korra team, I had to check out the trailer and I'm like, oh shit, this does look legit good. Great thing is, though, because like we've kind of been ignoring it, the release date for this is June 10th.
Yeah, that's soon.
That's in less than a week.
That's awesome.
So before our next podcast, this whole thing, all episodes will be up.
I don't know if I'll have watched all episodes by then, but I'll have watched some at least.
I'll watch some. I don't know if I'll get through all. It depends on how many episodes there are.
24.
I won't get through 24. I won't get through 24. I'll get through 12.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm thinking more 7's realistic, but we'll see. Yeah, no, it looks good. Man, it's as someone who is actively always looking for a reason to cancel Netflix, it's been getting hard this year.
Also, they had the recent announcement that they're going to be the exclusive digital distributor for Disney, for everything Disney. So anything Star Wars,
here in Canada,
regular Disney. That's kind of nuts.
It is nuts because it's crazy that we have like the Avengers,
Star Wars
and stuff. But it's just Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, you go to America, they can't have that till next year.
Everybody's going to be using their IP switchers to get Canadian Netflix now.
But yeah, so as someone who's always looking to cancel, I feel like I'm doing more time just being, all right, I'll keep it one more month, and then they always announce something that I want to watch. So,
I'll pay $7 for this.
$9.99.
Yeah, it's $9.99 now. I forgot.
Yeah. So thanks for taking my money, Netflix. Your marketing worked. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Just make it easy. I won't pirate. But there you go.
True. My last pick is about Nintendo's E3 plans.
Yeah.
So originally they were just like, E3, whatever. Like, we're not gonna have our press conference. They're probably gonna have a Nintendo Direct. But really, all that's gonna be at 3 for us is it's just Zelda. We're just gonna stream Zelda all day.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what? Have you just strictly given up on the Wii U, I guess? Sure, okay. But they solidified their plans, and they've shown that they're bringing more stuff to E3 than just Zelda. With actually a big focus, to my surprise, on Shin Megami Tensei Sharp FE.
That's not surprising, considering the game would come out 2 weeks after E3.
Yeah, I just didn't I thought that would have been too obscure for them to even whatever, all the weebs will get it.
I mean, it's a game coming out, and a lot of people are going to be looking for Nintendo coverage, and if they technically, yeah, you're right, this game is focused at a very niche audience.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at, but Nintendo fans are going to be hungry for information.
True.
And if this is all they put out there, then who knows?
And then they see that
it might be a marketing, I don't know,
a good marketing move. Yeah. Hopefully that'll do good. Have you seen the big 10-minute explanation trailer that came out for this game?
No.
So, you know how when in Persona you summon your personas?
Yeah.
What do you think they're called in this game?
This is Persona, this is Fire Emblem. Your Tamashi.
No. But you also forgot that this is also J-pop.
Oh, that's right. This is an idol game.
They're called your Proformas.
Oh my!
So you have to summon your Proformas.
That might be the greatest thing ever.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And this game just looks so batshit bonkers. I'm like, man, I can't wait. I really want to play that game. It looks super good. And there's some more stuff. I would look it up if my phone wasn't dead.
That's a shame.
So yeah, there's going to be more than just Zelda at E3. Specifically, a focus on Sharp FE.
Yes.
If you guys haven't seen this 10-minute explanation trailer, it kind of goes through gameplay mechanics and all that stuff, but also gives you more insight onto the world of that series or that game.
Okay.
So it's a really interesting watch.
Okay, that sounds cool. You think they're going to be showing Monster Hunter?
I think. Oh wait, they did mention they're going to show Monster Hunter.
Good.
Yep.
That's what I want to see.
So they're going to show Generations.
So I want to see. That's the next game on my to-buy list.
Well, that's on all of us here. Depending on how good that game is, Monster Hunter might just are the Game of the Year awards over yet? Okay, it's Monster Hunter.
I don't know, man. Overwatch may give it a run for its money.
Overwatch is really good.
Yeah, we'll talk more of that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, speaking of which, we should go into our weeks now. That's about time.
Okay.
Yeah. So first off, in the past week we lost the great one,
Muhammad Ali.
And that kind of put me in a mood to watch some of his recent fights and stuff. Some good stuff there.
Yeah.
But
he's a good boxer.
Everyone here was a bit too young to understand the importance of Ali.
Yeah.
I think growing up during the 90s, the boxer for us was Tyson.
Yep. I watched the match where he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off.
Yes. Yes. I remember growing up, and I remember understanding the importance of Tyson. And
I got a story about it. That fight. So I was at my cousin's cottage when I was doing this.
Yeah.
And it was nighttime, and we're all watching the fight, and the neighbors were over.
Yeah.
And we're all doing it, and all we hear is, I think Mike Tyson has done something to Evander Holyfield, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, he bit his ear. And I get up from my chair. I'm like, I forget how, I'm very young.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. And I run outside to go, because my cousins were outside. I'm like, you gotta see this. the screen door was closed. But it was pitch black, so I didn't see it. I ran through the screen door, and I broke their screen.
Oh, no.
I was like the Kool-Aid man. I just like, boom! Guys! Oh, no, I broke it. They bit his ear off!
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I was watching some Tyson fights, and I'm like, fuck, man, Tyson was amazing.
He's a beast.
And then...
he hit like a heavyweight, kind of moved like a middleweight.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like, I now understand why they chose they called it Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah. Because
you know how, like, you're Little Mac, right?
Yep.
And you're up against all these big dudes. Yeah. But when you see all of Tyson's fights, Tyson's the little dude. And it's always fun.
He's short. He's not that tall.
He's like 5'10".
Yeah.
But he's heavyweight, and he's
bulk. He's thick.
Yeah, and like something I remember reading like, oh, Tyson, considered the last great boxing superstar, but at the same time, like, it was mostly due to a combination of like his power or the fact that he actually didn't have any challengers during his time.
He's the last showy boxer, I would say, because
he's the last greatest ticket seller.
Yeah, so
when
he talks about greatest boxer, it's like what brings people to boxing.
Yeah,
right. When we watched that Manny Pacquiao versus what's his face,
Mayweather
fight, like Floyd Mayweather, that was a boring fight.
Yeah,
right. And so like those guys might be technically better boxers than them. Yeah. They could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if they are, it doesn't matter because they're not putting on a show. They're playing the tech game, and that's not what people want to watch. They want to see a dude just all out swing a right hook and spin some guy's head around.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Tyson. Like, I'm looking at him fight because I was watching like Ali was actually really like he had a lot of technical moments and like
it was full like
he had great strategy, whatever.
Full like a butterfly sting, like.
But you watch Tyson, it's like technically like this guy's got no strats.
Nope.
He's got nothing. But man, he is a punching machine.
He puts his fist up, and then as soon as he sees a gap, just went boom.
Yeah, and he's the type of boxer that you always want to watch.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, that was fun. Finished up Killzone Shadowfall.
Okay, wait. So sorry to go back to boxing. You decided to watch Muhammad Ali, but then we're like, Mike Tyson though.
Yes.
And okay. I just wanted to make sure because like I was like, wait, I thought you were gonna say something more about Muhammad Ali, but
no, because I'm like I respect the dude, but again, growing up it was always Tyson, and even now when you see Tyson, you're like, I can't believe this guy is that guy.
Yeah, like face tattoo Tyson.
Yeah, and he just seems like such a nice, cool dude now, and time changes people.
It does.
It's scary.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but yeah, I finished up Killzone Shadowfall, and
how mediocre is it?
It's pretty mediocre.
Okay.
It was worth $5. It was like, I feel like if I understood the significance of the story more, it would have. That's not true.
Do you need to know anything about Killzone 2, 3 for this story to make sense?
Not necessarily would help.
Or is it like a reboot?
No, it takes place further down the line.
Oh, okay.
Like, it goes to a certain point, like, it kind of hits every big action movie trope that you can expect it to.
Yeah.
And that it leads up to the ending, and there's a twist coming, and there's two ways it could play out. They can do the thing that you're like, well, if they do that, they definitely got the balls. But then, like, are they doing it more for a dramatic effect or because of the story needed it?
Okay.
And so they go down that route, and it's like, it kind of didn't change anything.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's war.
Does it do the game thing of it sets it up for a sequel?
No,
it doesn't. It's a complete ending.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because usually I feel a lot of games, especially first-person shooting games, they always tie up enough loose ends to where you feel something is complete.
Yeah.
But they leave like one or two still dangling. They're like, just in case a publisher wants to pick us up. Just in case.
Like it wraps up, but it wraps up in a way where you're like morally conflicted.
That's cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah, but there's an epilogue moment where it's like, I guess you really just decided to just tie it up nice and tight, didn't you?
Okay.
Like, there is a way that they could open it back up, but...
So it's like the after credits of MGS4.
Yes.
Okay, where it's just like, oh, this is all done, and then the big boss comes up, and you're like, what? He wasn't in this game? Oh, wait, he is in this game.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, so I guess we could keep going, but we don't necessarily need to.
All right.
It's okay. But the big thing that caught my attention was I finally got around to watching Girls on Ponza.
Why?
Because you know that one week I told you I played World of Tanks?
Yeah, and why?
There's a marketing cross between World of Tanks and Girls on Ponza.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I should really check out Girls on Ponza.
No, you...
I checked it out.
No.
And it was a pretty cool... So, here's the thing. From the outside looking in, I thought this was going to be another one of those cute girls doing things type anime.
But in a tank.
Yes.
Or are they tanks?
No, they're in a tank. But the thing is, what I didn't realize is it's a sports anime.
What?
Yes. And the world
Tank
that this...
sports?
Yeah, it's called Tankery.
Oh my god.
And the world that this anime is set in is completely bonkers.
Okay.
So first of all, I don't know if it's some alternate reality world, but girls' schools, like all girls go to like private schools, right?
Okay.
And the most popular club or group activity is Tankery.
Okay.
Because Tankery is it hardens up women, it makes them a better wife, it makes them the breadwinners. Like it teaches them how to be like.
Is every school also rich because they have a bunch of tanks?
Yes and no.
Oh my god.
So that's the thing, right? And the way the sport works is like it's a school versus school, and they just send tanks into a big battlefield, and then it's like last tank standing wins. Or no, it's
whoever puts the ball in the Quidditch hole.
No, what's that one variation of dodgeball where you have a king and queen, or you have two kings?
I don't know that one. I know Dr. Dodgeball.
Oh. Well, it might be a variation. Anyways, you have like all your tanks, right? But you have one as associated as your flag tank.
Okay.
If you take out the flag tank, you win.
All right.
Right? And then from then on, you can have as many other tanks as you want. Or like 10 to 20. Something about that. Anyways, the tanks that they have it is like a historical look through the most popular tanks in the world.
Here's the Sherman, whatever, from Germany.
Yeah, here's the super heavyweight mouse. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, like it is deep in its tank knowledge.
So this is like, what was the motorcycle anime?
Bakuan,
but with tanks.
Yeah, but with Bakuan, it's more like, we're just gonna hang out and chill. This isn't a sport, and we're going to the top.
We gotta go to the championship.
And it does every shonen trope you'd expect. Like the girl comes from, her family comes from like a huge expert tank school, but she leaves because she hates tanks. But she goes to another school, who's like a broke school, in order to survive, they need to win the tank theory.
Okay.
So they draft her back in. And she has an older sister who's better than her that she has to fight in the finals.
Oh my god, this is sports!
Her mom is the commander of something.
But you only learn that, like...
Yeah, you only learn
a bunch
this
of episodes in.
Exactly!
They're like, oh, what are they going to do now? Oh, Mom, what are you doing here? You've been slacking on your tank schooling.
It's unreal how, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, the shonen template, like, it is just... I can see it. And it's unreal, and I'm enjoying this.
Are you going to continue on?
Oh, I finished it.
Oh my god!
It was 12 episodes, I finished it.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god. It's unreal. So, okay, I told you that like all these girls go to private schools, right, and stuff? Yeah. What I failed to tell you is that all these private schools are on Macross-sized ships.
Like, wait, like SDF-1
Bigger.
size? Bigger than SDF-1?
Yes, because on the SDF... Okay, you know how like if someone has Macross City?
Yeah.
So think of it like
country.
No, it is a city. But like I guess maybe it is just SDF1. But the thing is, it's a city, but it's like a regular Japanese city. So like they have the big parks and forestry and natural fields.
Yeah.
But this is all on a boat.
There are mountains on this boat?
Some of them have them.
Wow.
Yes. And because we were following the poor school, even though our boat is big, it ain't like the rich girl's boat.
Okay.
Which is like the size of 5 Macrosses.
It's all now I'm just thinking about the archetypes. Like there's the boat that's all mountainous, and they're really good at like terrain changes.
Dude, the Russian boat, it's always snow.
So they're just great at snow battles.
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
Yes. It's unreal.
What the frig?
Like, I won't say it's like the best show I've ever seen, but it's super entertaining, and I guess when I realized it was a sports anime, I was definitely way more hooked.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's a fun ride, and then like each of the 5 girls has they're the standard archetypes that you would like. One is super into the sport. One is like sort of the mom or the parental character.
Yeah.
There's the genius.
Okay.
Right? Like it definitely follows all those tropes. So if you want to watch a sports anime that's not your conventional sports anime, I totally recommend Girls in Panzer.
Now that you have gone down low to Girls in Panzer, you should. I want to see your reaction for Saki.
Saki is...
That's the one where it's a mahjong club, all girls mahjong club.
That one.
And they have like shonen style special moves for mahjong.
Yeah.
And there's also like kind of like a lesbian love thing going on, but whatever.
Does that one teach you how to play mahjong?
A little bit. Okay. Yeah, a lot of it's like it goes through it and it expects you to pick it up like real fast. Okay. Mahjong's not a very complicated game.
Yeah.
It's poker, but but you can show some of your cards or your tiles if you feel like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like mahjong's been one of those things that I've just never like everybody around me growing up was always playing it, but I just never took interest to it, so I still don't know how.
The hardest thing about mahjong is remembering all the tiles, all the different hands.
Oh, shoot.
Right. The tiles eventually you'll just get.
Yeah.
But yeah, just remember there's like so many different hands and so many different combinations that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, as expected. Yeah. But that's my week. Anything else? No, I was in a David Attenborough mood, so I'm.
I thought you said you were gonna say you're a David Attenborough movie. I'm like, what?
No, I was in a David Attenborough mode. So next week, hopefully, I'll get my Blu-rays of certain things.
Okay. No, wait, didn't you watch Turbo Kid?
Oh, I did, but I'll save that.
Okay.
I'll save that.
So for my week, I played a new board game. It is called Elder Sign. So it's
I've heard of this.
It's like an Eldritch horror game like Cthulhu and all that stuff. So it's a competitive game where you're playing against the game.
Yeah.
You are stuck in like a place and you have to solve these mysteries. You're all different people. Like there's authors, reporters, and you have like mental stamina and health as your two determining factors if you live or die. And so what happens is it's a dice rolling game. So there will be rooms that will flip over, and those rooms have conditions. Like to do this room, you have to roll 1 skull and a lore page and 2 clue markers, right? And then if you roll those in your roll, you complete it. But the twist there is when you roll it, if you don't complete something, you can roll again, but you take a die away. You roll again. You don't complete it, take a die away. There are certain cards where it's like you have to complete them in order, so from top to bottom. And if you win, you get stuff. If you lose, you take damage or you get negatives. The negatives come in the form of taking health damage or brain damage, or putting a doom counter on whatever like Lovecraftian,
like a curse?
Yeah, on like whatever Lovecraftian horror villain is your boss for this game. So, for example, the first example is we played against Cthulhu.
Yeah.
And he has a set amount of doom counters. While the doom counters aren't full on him, he is sleeping.
Yeah.
And his effects don't matter. So you and your teammates are trying to collect enough elder signs. So Cthulhu in this case needs 13.
Yes.
To collect 13 elder signs as a group to banish him before he awakens. But if the doom counters reach the max, Cthulhu awakens and the game changes. You are no longer going through rooms, you are fighting Cthulhu. And what happens is every turn, or every 4 turns, there's a clock, and it advances 3 hours. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And every time it hits midnight, a midnight effect happens. There are different midnight effects for the room, but in terms of the bosses, it depends on what it is. The one I can remember wasn't Cthulhu, but his thing was every time it hits midnight, a player must discard a clue card or a clue token, which they allow you to, if say you failed your dice roll, they allow you to re-roll dice without having to sacrifice a die. And if you don't sacrifice one, you just die.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one's kind of hardcore. That one's like hard mode if he wakes up, right? And so like in that instance, you had to roll two monster faces on the die to take a doom counter off. And then it's a race to take all the doom counters back off the monster. You defeat him before everybody dies, and then the game wins.
Right.
Or you take all the encounters. It was really fun. It was super simple.
How quick? Like how long's a play session?
I think we did two play sessions in about an hour 15.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't that long. A lot of the initial stuff was just learning the rules.
Okay.
So I didn't count that really in the time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like once you get the hang of it, like you can kind of the turns go very fast.
Okay.
The other thing I did.
Oh wait, before you go on with that, the board game topic. Someone recently told me that they don't like board games.
Okay.
I'm like, cool, that's fine.
All right.
But they love D&D.
Okay.
I thought that was a bit of a contradictory statement.
Yeah, a little bit. Like usually you don't like that. That's not a person.
Yeah.
Like usually it's just like, do you love D&D? Oh man, you love board games. Or like either way, right? Because like I don't know, like D&D is a little different. It's technically a board game,
but I know like the actual experience is different from a board game.
Yeah, and it also can like vary like greatly depending on your dungeon master, right? And so like the thing about D&D is that it's a board game, but it's super open.
Yes.
So if they don't like the fact that certain board games constrict you to certain rules,
then
maybe that's a problem. But
maybe I should have asked them on it more specifically, because I know when we say board game, we talk about like designer board games,
or tabletop games.
But when most people say board game, they're thinking Monopoly.
Oh yeah, we should have made that.
Yeah, and if that's what they meant, then that makes total sense. But yeah, no.
If they, like nobody likes Monopoly.
I love Monopoly.
No, you don't. Monopoly sucks. Nobody actually likes Monopoly. It takes 4 hours. Nobody wins.
I win.
Monopoly is the Mario Party of board games.
Oh, but you love Mario Party.
Mario Party sucks. I hate Mario Party.
That's your favorite game in the world.
I hate Mario Party.
You also like, what's the other one? Crash Party?
Crash Party? Is there a Crash Bandicoot party game?
I think so.
I've never played that. Is it also like CTR, like a knockoff Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably. Anyways, continue on.
Oh man, but then we have been playing Overwatch.
We have been playing Overwatch.
Because it came out.
Well, we specifically have been a bit late to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But TJ's been playing it. TJ's brother's been playing it.
Yeah.
And we all play as a group of 4.
Yeah.
And man, so this game is a lot different than it was in the beta. Not because of they've added anything, because it's all the same maps. It's all the same characters.
Yeah.
It's specifically because the strategy's being
used. The meta has changed.
The meta is redonkulous.
Yes.
And the meta of pick all 5 of the same character is a strong meta in pub games.
Yeah.
So we have learned that turrets are no joke.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And 5 Tourborns in a capture the point map on defense are unstoppable.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it's unstoppable. Because that's insane.
Yeah, you know what? I cannot play that character for the life of me, so I always pick Symmetra instead.
Oh, do you? You put up all the slow turrets?
Yeah, because she has the 6 slow turrets, and that generally helps me. Because you can hide those.
Yeah.
And that's what makes her...
There's a lot of foliage you can put them in and stuff, yeah.
Or like, my favorite trick is just to put them outside the entranceway.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, and those are fun. But yeah, no, playing this game, I gotta say, like going in, I was like, okay, I'm a Diva Tracer hybrid. Like that's
me. That's who I am.
That's all I need to play. But like, the more and more I play, the more and more it's just like, man, every character is pretty much accessible.
Yeah.
And like when I wanted to change it up, like I had no problems. Like, so lately I've been more doing Widowmaker Pharah, and like I've been just as successful, I would say. And it's been a good time.
I'll save that question for later.
Oh.
But yeah, so I've been back in the beta.
Yep.
I was just like Mercy all day, every day.
Yeah.
And if I'm not Mercy, it's what's his face? Lucio or Pharah, right?
Oh yeah.
But I've barely played any of those guys. And I think I've been getting a lot better results by playing Mei. I think. Oh yeah, Mei's good.
Mei
is strictly my favorite character.
Okay.
I've been playing Widowmaker. I've been playing more Tourborn. Tourborn's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
And pretty much my second favorite is Junkrat.
Oh, yeah.
Junkrat is just... Because I've learned that his mine can rocket jump you.
Yes, I've been seeing a lot of people do
that.
And
I'm like, what? No way. Because I saw some guy do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, as soon as he switches out of Junkrat, I'm taking it. And that opens up so many options for him.
Yeah.
And plus, his trap is really good, too. His bear trap.
Does he not get hurt by his mine?
Nope.
See, that's a fucked up thing with Pharah. If you shoot a missile at a wall, that'll hurt.
Yeah, it's splash damage, right?
Yeah. I killed myself so many times doing that.
It's because he's got the peg leg. He jumps off it with the peg leg.
What? So the wooden peg leg doesn't blow?
It takes up the force.
All right.
It's a special bomb leg.
All right.
But yeah, like as the meta has changed, like also has my preference in characters.
Yes.
I've also been getting a lot better at just targeting people. So
that's good.
Yeah. I've been trying to play the one character I want to be good at, but I'm just not good at is McCree.
Everybody wants to be good at McCree.
I want to be so good at McCree, but I'm just so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's of the current tier list. He is the top.
He is S tier.
But he is not easy.
Yeah.
And I haven't even bothered.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Played any Reaper?
To this day I still have not played Reaper or McCree.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reaper is a good character. I just don't have fun playing him.
Yeah, like every time we go offensive, I either want to be like hyper fast, like Tracer.
Yeah.
Or I want to throw rockets at you, like Pharah.
Okay. Yeah, if I'm gonna go with bullets, I usually go with Soldier 76.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he's really useful. He's got the sprint. He's got the tri rockets.
Yeah.
He's got the visor.
I always forget he has those rockets.
They're really good.
And yeah, they are super useful.
Yeah. And yeah, just so McCree, it's like the only reason I'm not playing him is just because I'm bad.
Yeah.
Right. And then with Reaper's move set, isn't the most fun. Like he's got the teleport. He's got I just turn into a ghost.
Yeah.
And then he just shoots dudes. Like it's not the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say, so in your time, have you gotten any plays of the game? I have. And like, what's your favorite play of the game you got?
My favorite play of the game was I was playing as D.Va, and what happened was there was a Reinhardt, right, and he was blocking off some sort of entranceway with a shield, and like his team was behind him. But every time I would throw in, and I tried this before early in the match, like when you do the D.Va's ultimate and you throw the exploding mech in, there would be places for them to cover behind so that it wouldn't affect. Mm-hmm. So instead, what I did was I rocketed when I got my ultimate the next time around, I used the boost that she has, and I shot the mech straight into the air.
Okay.
And then I hit the ultimate.
Oh.
And so it was up mid-air, and as it exploded, I guess the AoE targeted downwards instead of outwards.
That's sick.
And so anything that were behind didn't matter.
That's cool.
And I got 4 kills, and I was like, sick.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
My favorite one is actually the opposite of yours.
Oh.
I was playing to capture the point, and I was defending. It was Egypt, and I was defending a point.
Yeah.
And we got wombo comboed by the enemy team ultimates.
Yeah.
It was a Zara Black Hole.
Yeah.
It was a Hanzo Dragon, and it was Reaper's Spitting Death Tornado.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole team got obliterated.
Yeah.
Just they had no chance.
Yeah.
I was rolling out.
Yeah.
I was like, 4 people dead. Resurrection.
Oh wow.
4 people.
Wow.
And then we team killed them.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's fun. It's cool that the healed play can get the play of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the play of the game being able to be awarded to the losing team?
I think that's fine. Because like you can make amazing plays in a game, but still have lost. Like in the end, it's a team effort. It doesn't really matter how good you specifically are, right? Like to some extent, you can carry a team.
Yeah.
But in the end, if it's just you, you're going to get stopped. Right?
Yeah. And then, like, my other thing, that I didn't get to play the game for this one, but I remember, like, it was just a lot of fun. I was fair, and I was on a 22 kill streak.
Oh, my God.
I think it's the one that looks like Japan.
Oh, Hanamura?
Yeah, it's 2 control points, right?
And it's the bell, and then in the dojo?
Yeah, so I'm in the dojo, and I'm just flying around the top.
That's cool.
And every time the Reinhardt would come in to the front, like that's a small entrance, I would just hit the fly button and just be right above him
and just
shoot him down.
In the face,
and then like every 5 kills, I would have her ultimate, the missile barrage. So they would all come storming in.
Missile barrage is really good when people are grouped up.
And then you just, because it's just, they just come in together. I'm like, this is too easy. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of parts where it's just like, hey, you guys are trying to stop us from escorting this payload.
Yeah.
And like here's a Bastion sitting on top, and here's a Torbjorn with his turret, and here's like here's a Reinhardt, and it's just like, oh, I'm Pharah. Missile barrage, and everyone dies. And
it's good stuff. Game's addicting.
I really like it.
Yeah.
So you got a skin I want.
Yeah, I did.
I want to ask, have you bought any loot boxes?
Like with real money?
With real money.
No.
Okay, neither have I.
I'm afraid that if I do that, then I'm gonna get the shit I want.
Yeah. So what I've been hearing is that if you buy loot boxes with real money, it seems like it's more in your favor to get something rarer out of those ones.
Yeah.
But also like it's like, man, I opened 50 loot boxes.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
Because I got all the things I want. Yeah. Right.
Like at the moment, even though I love playing the game, I like having that extra hook of being.
Try and get those skins.
This is what you want. Yeah. Yeah, and I've been looking through it. I'm like, there are some tons I want.
Yeah, and even just different animations for different plays of the game stuff.
Yeah, Diva has this one where she makes a digital heart with her mech.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I want that. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's even the sprays, which like don't get used often, other than in like kind of get ready phase.
Yeah, some of them, some of those sprays you can unlock through trophies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just got a 8-bit in May. Maybe that was locked to a trophy because
probably
was it like with her ice wall soak up a certain amount of damage or something.
Yeah. It's a good game. I recommend it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm super glad that the PlayStation version does not allow for mouse and keyboard support.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
I'm super glad about that.
I was gonna do it.
That would have been so unfair.
It would have been so unfair.
It would have been so unfair.
But I would have been doing it.
I think like if you connect a keyboard, you can use the keyboard for shortcut commands.
Oh, okay.
But
but to aim and stuff you need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't like it.
What?
But it's fair.
Now you know Anthony doesn't like playing fair.
I don't like playing fair. I like taking whatever advantage I got. That's why I bought that fancy gaming mouse. It's all adjustable. It's got that thing on the side to slow down your mouse cursor.
Would you say there's anything about the game you don't like?
I think certain characters are just strictly better than others.
Oh, yeah?
I think the balance is a little off. Like, you're right, every character is viable.
Yeah.
But only in certain situations, I feel like. So, like Winston. Winston's great in payload. Oh, yeah. Right? You hop over, get into the battle fast. Yeah. If you die, you can hop on the payload, drop down a barrier on it. You have a traveling barrier. Mm-hmm. Like, he's got a lot of good tools for payload.
Yeah.
In Capture the Point, I don't ever want to see a Winston on my team. Because I don't think he's that useful.
Yeah.
And the opposite goes for Mei. In Capture the Point, there's a certain couple maps where Mei is just like whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And then and in Payload, like the payload goes through her ice wall.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of whatever. Like yeah, I think some characters are strictly better than others. Like I want to play Zara real bad, but her whole thing of like put shields on people, put shields on me. I absorb the damage. It goes to my laser.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. I just don't think you get enough for the amount of risk you're putting that character in. Mm-hmm. And these are all the things I'm complaining about now are all things they can change. They're already talking about nerfing McCree. They're already talking about kind of making Diva better. Yay. So these are all balance changes. These are all number issues.
Yeah.
Right. I feel they can make this character stronger or weaker. I really hope they don't do the League of Legends thing, where new character comes out, that character is bomb and it just dominates. And then they're like, oh no, the character we put out and got you all to buy is now OP. Better nerf it soon. Mm-hmm. Right? I hope they don't do that kind of stuff.
I don't know if they will. This is Blizzard.
Yeah, and they did say that all maps and characters will be free.
Yeah. And generally Blizzard's track record with a lot of their games has always been pretty stellar when it comes to balance changes and whatnot.
And also, the amount of fan base around this makes me hope that they take it as seriously as something like a
StarCraft. I hope it goes on. I hope like this game goes on for a while.
Yeah, it's really fun. Because so even if they do paid expansions, like that's fine. I feel like this game is good and it has a lot of content. Yeah. And depending on how much free stuff they bring out, of course.
Yeah, I do wish it had a bit more maps.
Yeah.
Because like going from the beta to this, I have not seen anything different.
Or even variations. Like, it's like, okay, this is like the control point version of this payload map and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I think, but then again, a lot of those maps are designed around those game types.
True.
And you know what? I wish they did tell you the game type when you get to a map. Like having to remember that,
I'm playing Hollywood.
Yeah, this is a
hybrid. I'm playing Nepal. This is Capture the Point.
Because sometimes I forget, and I wish they would just say that. But yeah, more maps would be nice. I hope like updates come out often. Or DLC.
I was on NeoGAF and someone was thinking about like how would you feel if they banned character double picking or triple picking or something like that in pub games? Because there are certain games where like we've talked about it, like 5 Joreborns is bonkers, right?
Yeah.
But there are other games where it's the League of Legends problem of I want to play this character, but someone has that position.
Yeah.
Fuck the team. I'm just going to play it anyways, even though that's not what we need.
Yeah.
Right? And it kind of screws over the team balance.
I think that would be great in their ranked matches.
In the ranked match? Okay.
But when it comes to like quick play, I think quick play you should be like able to do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
But in ranked matches, definitely I'm all for no double picks.
Yeah. Or even like queue up as a class.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm a support. I want to queue up as a support. Right, this is my main. Like that doesn't necessarily mean it locks the other characters out.
Yeah.
But like, hey, I'm here for support. Like, let me do my thing.
Yeah. Or even if like your names or your user IDs could carry like an icon.
Yeah.
Suggesting what you like or whatnot. Yeah.
Like they have the player icons, but that's not really what that does.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Hey man, I like the Lich King.
Yeah, but Overwatch is good. For all you listeners out there, play with us.
It's really good. Like for something that has so little maps and there's so many repeats, even like in the first 2 days I played it.
Yeah.
I'm still having like just boatloads of fun.
Yeah, it's tons of fun.
Yeah. I'm glad about this over Doom.
Oh yeah, right.
I was thinking about buying Doom. I looked at it and I was like, I'm gonna get Overwatch.
I got Overwatch.
I'm gonna wait for Doom to go down in price.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think that's gonna be very pricey for long.
Yeah.
Whereas Overwatch will be this price forever.
It will be this price forever. I don't know if it'll be the Origins edition forever, but it will be this price forever.
Actually, how do you feel about the Origins edition goodies?
The skins are cool.
You like all of them?
I really like the Noir costume. I really like the Soldier 76 costume.
Oh, I hate that one. The one that makes him look like he's a TF2 character?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I don't like Bastion's. The one where he just has grass on him and stuff.
Yeah.
That was whatever. I think the thing that bothers me is that I don't think the skins that are in that game are worth the price hike. Because on the PC, you can buy the non-Origin Edition version and it's $45.
Yeah.
Like, an extra $35 is not worth those 4 or 5 skins.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But you also unlock stuff for Hearthstone, Diablo, World of Warcraft, StarCraft.
I only play one of those games now.
Yeah, but Anthony, if you play the other ones, you get some goodies.
I get bonus stuff. Cool. I got sick new card backs for my Hearthstone stuff.
Yeah, and you got a pet for WoW.
I don't play WoW though.
No, you should.
I guess. Can I sell the pet? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I think Overwatch is really good. I just can't put my finger on why.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's addictive.
Yeah.
It's addictive.
Especially when playing with friends.
Yeah, I've been looking for a shooter. It's taken a while. But I found it.
Yeah. And then the last thing I've been doing, I got some Hearthstone stories.
See, you've got that bonus.
I like Hearthstone, but
man.
I don't use those card backs because I don't like them as much as the ones I have already.
Okay.
So I just started Hearthstone. Like I've had it downloaded since the game came out, but I've just started it, like actually playing.
Yes.
So, but man, other people have mad cards.
No shit.
So I want to tell you about this match that I played, where I just got steamrolled. And I got steamrolled so hard in such an elaborate way that I'm like, I can't concede. I have to let this guy do his thing. So I was playing a druid, and the druid's whole thing is mana ramping. Like I have like on turn 3 I have 5 crystals, like, and you only have 3, right?
Yeah.
It's all about mana ramping. And I was facing a rogue, and rogue is stealth. It's all about destruction of stuff. And so so there is a new card called Cthulhu.
Yeah. And
a lot of the cards that came out with this new expansion is like you play it and it's like give +2/+2 to your Cthulhu wherever it is. If it's in your hand, if it's in your deck, if it's on the field. And Cthulhu's thing is when you summon it, for however strong it is, it randomly deals its attack damage and damage split among all enemies.
Okay.
Right? There is another card called Ragnaros.
Uh-huh.
He is an 8/8 for 8.
Yeah.
He cannot attack. At the end of your turn, he randomly shoots a fireball that does 8 damage at a random enemy character.
Okay.
So what this guy did is he was just playing Cthulhu cards in the beginning all day, every day. His Cthulhu was huge. By the end of the game, it was like a 30-50. It was massive. But he also had Ragnaros. And there is a special card in the Rogue repertoire called Shadow Step. And you can take a card from the field, put it back into that owner's hands, and it costs less.
Yeah.
So what he did it on a card where you play it. It's like a 5-mana crystal card. You play it, you pick a friendly minion, you make a 1/1 copy of it that costs 1.
Okay.
And bring it back to your hand.
Yeah.
So you play Ragnaros. Turn passes by, I couldn't kill him. I didn't have enough power on board, I didn't have enough removal. He's there the next turn. Play the copy card. He copies a Ragnaros.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a 1/1 Ragnaros that does 8 damage at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Shadow steps the copy card.
Yeah.
Brings it back. Plays the copy card again.
Oh, so
copies it again. Plays a third Ragnaros.
No.
Destroys my board next turn.
Yeah.
Like 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage.
Yeah.
Wrecks it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm getting worked. Like I don't have any more removal. I used it all too early.
Yeah.
I'm just getting wrecked. And I'm like, this is so crazy. I just can't. So by the end of it, he had 4 Ragnaroses.
Yeah.
All doing 8 damage. But he didn't defeat me with Ragnaros.
Oh,
he
no.
played the Cthulhu at the end and just did 30 damage to my face. And I'm like, oh my god. I got steamrolled so hard. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The game has changed so much since I first played it. Like, the amount of deck archetypes that are there. It is still very swingy.
Yeah.
It is still very momentum based because there's not a lot of things you can do on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
There are secrets, which are like effects that happen on your opponent's turn. So like I have a secret where when your opponent plays a monster or a creature card, you copy that creature and put it on your side of the battlefield.
Yeah.
Right? So there's like little stuff like that, but it's not like Magic where it's just like counter spells, instant stuff. Like it's not as crazy as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the amount of like each character plays like insanely differently. There are so many options for deck archetypes. Once you have the cards, you eventually still have to get packs. You still have to unlock cards. If you can only ever have 2 of any card in your deck. Yeah. So if you get extra cards through packs, you can dust them and get dust, and then you can use that dust to craft specific cards. Which is really useful if you have a bunch like, oh, I got like 4 of these guys, I only need 2. I dust those and I can make 1 of a better dude.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, the game is just super fun. I just like, oh, I need to kill 5 minutes. I'll go play a Hearthstone match.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The thing is like, I still can't run it on my phone, but my friend's S4 can. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I have to delete some stuff off my phone. But...
Yeah, maybe just delete stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's really fun. It's still really good.
It's good to hear.
Super casual game. It's gotten me
super casual. Yeah, right. Hearthstone is like the most hardcore.
It's pretty cash.
No, it's the most hardcore.
It's got me off Diablo.
Wow. Well, you got Overwatch and Hearthstone now.
Yeah.
So
also next week, so when I was down buying Overwatch, one of the games I've wanted for the PS4 for a long time finally went down in price permanently.
What was this?
It is Deception 4: The Nightmare Princess.
Oh my god, you bought that?
Yeah, it was 20. It went down. It went down to 25, and I was like, finally, I'd buy it for this price.
What about Omega Quintet?
Omega Quintet. I don't know what that game's doing. That game's locked at 50 for some reason. Okay. I'm like, nah. Like I'll wait. As soon as that 1999 Omega Quintet coming with me.
Okay.
But that game, I'm gonna save that for next week. But that game is a game built around the Three Stooges. Like, you set up an elaborate amount of traps, and it all turns into
That's
a
what
gag.
it looks like. It.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
So you can look forward to that next week, I guess.
Yeah. Awesome. And I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the end of our show. Thanks for listening, everybody. As always, you can check us out on the internet somewhere. And then... yeah.
Apparently our audio feeds went down.
They did, but I think they're back up now.
Okay.
There was an issue. Like, for some reason, like, on the technical end, the billing... like the account that we used to bill got disconnected from the account that's associated with their website.
Weird.
So even though like the payments were going through, on their end it says that it wasn't receiving. Oh. So when I contacted them, they looked at it and like, oh yeah, that does match up. So they just reconnected everything.
Oh, okay.
Apparently there's some sort of glitch in their system. So it should be up now.
Hexadecimal. That's what she's up to no good.
Her and Megabyte
up to no good.
Bob, what the fuck you doing?
Bob, please surf through the internet. Help us.
Yeah. But speaking of things that aren't anime, we do an anime club too.
We do.
That is going to be recorded shortly after this one. Yeah. So if you're listening to that, we're on episode 9 this week.
Yeah, of Kizunaiver and Boku no Hero
Academia. And spoilers, one of those anime had some big epic reveals.
Man, all the reveals.
So, yeah, it looks like it's a fun one to talk about. Anyway, see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.